My topic for today's presentation is unitary elastic supply. What does unitary elasticity mean? A term that describes a situation in which a change in one variable results in an equally proportional change in another variable. When we talk about elasticity, it is important that we know the meaning of demand and the meaning of supply. Let us understand what demand means. Demand in economics is the willingness and ability of the customer to purchase a given amount of a good or a service at a given price. Whereas supply is the willingness of seller to offer a given quantity of a good or service for a given price. What is the relationship between the demand and the supply? Supply is generally considered to slope upward. As the price rises, suppliers are willing to produce more as it gives them more profit. Demand is generally considered to slope downward. At higher prices, consumer buy less. Now let us try to understand what is unitary elasticity. Unit elastic, also known as unitary elastic, is a term that describes a situation in which a change in one variable results in an equally proportional change in another variable. Elasticity indicates the sensitivity of one variable in response to the changes in another variable. Unit elastic goods are those for which demand or supply is affected by price changes. For example, if the prices of bananas decrease, the number of people buying it may increase because now they can afford to buy more since the prices have decreased. This would be an example of unit elastic demand or supply. Here is a small diagram which shows the law of supply and demand. The law of supply and demand says that if the prices of a commodity increases, the supply also increases, whereas the demand goes down, as the customer will not purchase in case the price goes up, whereas if the prices go down, then the people tend to buy more because the rates have gone down, and supplier will supply less as it is a loss to the supplier. Now let us try to understand in detail what unit elastic supply mean. Unit elastic supply is referred to as a supply that is perfectly responsive to price changes. In other words, any change in the price of a good with unit elastic supply results in an equally proportional change in quantity supplied. Supply elasticity of a good with unit elasticity supply is 1. If a company produces goods with unit elasticity supply, it indicates that the company's production capacities should take into consideration price fluctuation. If the price of a good changes significantly, a company should respond with a respective change in its production. In this slide, I am trying to explain unitary elasticity in a graphical manner. When the proportionate change in supply is equal to the proportionate change in price, in this case, the PES value will be equal to 1. Below is a diagram to show the characteristics of a unit elastic supply curve. Unitary elastic of supply refers to a situation when the price changes in quantity supplied of a commodity is equally to the percentage change in its price. The unit elasticity supply curve is upward sloping because a higher price incentivizes supplier to offer more of a product. At price 1, suppliers are willing to offer quantity Q1 of the product. Soon as the price jumps to P2, the supplier increases the supplied to Q2. The graph for unit elastic supply starts from 0 because no supplier is willing to offer products for free. So as the price goes up, the quantity supplied by the supplier keeps going up. If the price changes by 10%, unit elastic supply implies that supply will also change by 10%. This is because the price elasticity of supply is unitary or equal to 1. Unlike the price elasticity of demand, which is negative, The price elasticity of supply is positive. This is due to the law of supply, which states the quantity of a product increases with an increase in the price if all the other things remain constant. Therefore, the graph of unit elastic supply is an upward sloping straight line. In the end, I would like to conclude by saying that unit elastic supply represents the situation where the change in the supply of a product is proportionate to the change in the price. Thank you.